This is another question about single member S corporation and paying for health insurance for the owner. And so how does that work? So health insurance, number one, even if it's just for you and the owner, you can write off as an owner of the business health insurance premium expenses for yourself and all of your dependents, including your spouse. And so how that works is whether you pay for it out of the business or not, the total premiums that you pay for the year get added to your box 1 wages of your W-2. And what that means is box 1 is the amount that's subject to income tax. It's boxes 3 and 5 that are subject to Social Security and Medicare tax. So it doesn't get added to Social Security, to payroll taxes that you pay. It does get added to your officer compensation total, which is a good thing because the single biggest risk of getting audited as an S corporation is not having the right amount of reasonable W-2 compensation as an officer. So you add the total premiums paid to your box 1 wages, and that becomes a deduction as officer compensation expense to the S corporation. But then you report those W-2 wages on your personal tax return and then write off the total premiums as self-employed health insurance expense. So you don't write it off as insurance in the business. You don't just take a distribution and call it a non-deductible expense. That's how you do it. It gets added to box 1 wages of your W-2. You pick that up as W-2 income and then write it off as self-employed health insurance expense. If you want to make sure you double check, if you use a third-party payroll provider, then you want to make sure that those health insurance premiums get added to those box 1 wages. A lot of payroll providers mess this one up. So make sure you're double checking with them and confirming with them before they process that last payroll at the end of the year.